Obliterate the opposition. I thought I would make that the title for the build, but then I was like, we'll see. Maybe it's too on the nose. Maybe the EB obliterates all or something. Maybe obliterate. I don't know. We'll see. But I did listen to some of the feedback, Scott, and I did hear that you wanted some different gameplay. So after today's build breakdown, I'm going to show you open world, heroic, four directives, all that. I'll do a control point. Hell, I'll even go up against heroic rogue agents with four directives. How about that? So I hope you enjoy, and here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm bringing you an Eagle Bearer build that you should try right now. Whether it be PvE, PvP, it really doesn't matter. But you're going to love this. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But we'll start off with the build breakdown, and then we will get into the gameplay. Now, why am I using the Technician specialization? Well, you get that +1 skill tier, and you also get 10% skill damage. Now, I'm using that with a turret drone combination. Like I said, I will be doing open world heroic with 4 directives active, so this is my setup for that. Now, the whole reasoning for this is I'm going to have max crit to get my obliterate up. I'm going to have stacks from my memento to not only get my weapon damage up, but also get my skill damage up at the same time. And all of that, I still have 1.2 million armor, and when everything is said and done, I'm sitting around 40k armor regen. So that is, the specialization roundabout. No, but you can use whatever you want. I'm just doing that because whenever I put on the Technician with the memento, I automatically get 2 tiers for the skills, and from those memento stacks, the skill efficiency is going to make these skills hit even harder, and that's what I want. I want the skills to distract the enemies, help me kill the enemies, but also that way when the enemies are distracted, I can focus them down with the EB. Now, that kind of leads me to the start of the show, the Eagle Bearer. Now, this thing is maxed out. I've got everything maxed out, fully optimized, in all the expertise. Now, with all the bells and whistles, you're sitting at 130.8k total damage. But again, that is at expertise level 23. So if you have no expertise at all on your Eagle Bearer, you're missing out on 23% damage. Now, as far as the attributes, we're at max assault rifle health and headshot damage. Now, the secondary and sidearm, you can use whatever you want. Truly does not matter. Whatever helps you with your playstyle. Now, for me personally, I have the Slayer as my secondary, and then I have the backup boomstick as my sidearm. But looking at the build, obliterate everything. This EB obliterates all. I mean, it's because I'm using obliterate on the chest piece. But what makes this build so special is the backpack. I'm using the Memento backpack. Now, I know you cannot see the correct backpack skin right now. This is the, I think it's the Bonehead or Boneyard skin, whichever it is. You'll see it in your apparel events. However, the Memento backpack is very special for 2 big reasons. The first one, you get 1 of each core attribute. So you get a weapon damage and armor and a skill tier. That makes it universal. You can use this backpack with any type of build. The other thing is it comes with the talent Kill Confirmed. Now, Kill Confirmed will give you 2 different buffs. One is a short-term and one is a long-term buff. Now, the short-term buff, that is as soon as you pick up a trophy, you'll see, all of your stuff change. That's your short-term buff. Now, it's based off of your core attributes. For example, if you see right underneath my shade level, I have 5 red cores, 2 blue cores, and 1 yellow core. So 5, 2, and 1. That means every time I pick up a Memento trophy, I get 25% weapon damage, 20% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency every single time I pick up a trophy. Now, the long-term buffs are different. Now, you can pick up 30 trophies within 5 minutes. You will have max stacks. Now, max stacks gives you 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen the entire time you're using it. Now, if you get another kill and pick up another trophy within the 5 minutes, it will reset that counter. So you can run around with the extra 30% the entire time you're playing the game, especially if you're in the open world. Now, for the mod slide, I do have a max crit damage mod on here, just so you know. Okay. Now, next up is Obliterate. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I have really, really high crit on this build. Now, Obliterate. Every crit hit will increase your overall weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds. However, it will stack up to 25 times. And every time you get another crit, it will reset this. So you can stack it and stack it and stack it all day long. So this will give you another 25% weapon damage. So just because of this and the memento, I'm getting over 55% more weapon damage on top of the build. And I'm saying over because even with max stacks and memento, I can keep picking up trophies and getting more short-term buffs. Now, as far as this chest piece is concerned, it is Seska. I'm using Seska that way I can have max crit chance. And I am sitting at max crit chance. Now, the brand set bonus for Seska gives us 10% crit chance. As far as the attributes, we have max weapon damage for the core, max crit chance with 10.8 crit hit damage, and a max crit hit damage mod. So you can get this to hit a little bit harder by 1.2%. Looking at the mask, we have Walker Harris. Now, the Walker Harris brand set bonus for this build gives us weapon damage of 5%. As far as the attributes, we have max weapon damage for the core, max crit chance, crit hit damage with a max crit hit damage mod. I'm using this to increase my base damage with that Walker Harris. Going to the gloves, that's right, I'm not using contractors. I wanted to try to make this not best in slot everything. So I went with Grupo. Now, the Grupo will give you 15% crit hit damage for that brand set bonus. I have max weapon damage for the core, max crit chance, and crit hit damage. Going to the knee pads, I know, they're not Fox's Prayer, I know. I went with armor, actually, so I picked Usina Getica. Now, this Usina Getica has double crit on it and max armor for that core, but I'm using it for the Usina brand set bonus of that 5% extra total armor. Now, that gives us 1.2 million total armor just from the memento and that one piece of Usina. So that's why I'm able to hit so damn hard with this build and still have a little bit of armor to cushion me. And looking at the holster, we are running Fenris. Now, the Fenris brand set bonus gives us 10% assault rifle damage. As far as the attributes, we have max weapon damage for the core, max crit chance, and crit hit damage. And that's it. Whole bunch of crit, a whole bunch of armor, and base damage. Now, as far as the skills, you can use whatever it is you want. I am using the striker drone and the assault rifle, or the assault turret, my bad. The assault turret, not the assault rifle turret. Anyways, moving on to the stats. So this is for the Eagle Bearer. We're sitting at 130.8k weapon damage, 60 crit chance, so that is at max. We're at 169.8% crit hit damage, and with everything fully maxed out, you can get up to 171. We have headshot of 85, and then, of course, that health damage of 21. Looking at the offensive tab, we're at 113% all weapons damage bonus and 40% assault rifle damage bonus. So every time we are using the Eagle Bearer, we are starting off at 153% damage bonus total. Now, don't forget about the Kill Confirmed talent from your Memento backpack and the Obliterate talent on your chest piece. Looking at the defensive tab, we are over 1.2 million armor. We are over 345k health. And we have 10% explosive and hazard protection. That is due to my watch level. So here is my disclaimer for all my build videos. I am sitting at shade level 5,561. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1,000, you can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, If you are below shade level 1000, some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. Therefore, when you go to copy and paste my build, some of your numbers might be lower. It's okay, don't freak out. It's still a great build to use. Just note that you'll get the most potential out of your build, the most bang for your buck if you reach shade level 1000. But until then, it's not me requiring you to do it. I'm just recommending. You'll get the most out of your builds. All right. And that's it. Obliterate EB Memento with all that crit. So let's go ahead and jump over to Open World Heroic 4 directives. I'll show you, let's do a broadcast, control point, and some rogue agents. How about that? And shout out to Scott for questioning my gameplay. You motherfucker. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Have a great day. And yeah, have fun with the build. Until that, peace out. And like they say, roll that footage. Hostile control point identified. En route. Heavily armored hostile detected. Incoming hostiles detected. Detected. Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Hostile Stinger Hive.
got plenty of resources.